Hi, David here again, and I'm going to tell you a bit about my tractor in this video. I got it about, I think like 9 years ago, from Sears. It's a Craftsman GS6500. It has a Briggs & Stratton 25 horsepower V-twin fuel injected, no wait, never mind, carbureted oil injection, pressure lubricated engine. Yeah, it has a top speed of 10 kilometers an hour, because these things aren't really built for speed, they're built for power. It is pretty fast, especially if you're on like bumpy ground or anything. I replaced the original incandescent headlights with these really cool looking LED ones. They don't get hot and they're way brighter. We also bought the bumper for it. Got the bumper for it. We use AMSOIL in it, and it really makes a difference with the engine idling and everything. One thing I found is a lot of times with rough idling and everything, it's usually just the fuel filter. So we replace the fuel filter every 6 months, and then it really helps with starting and everything like that. It has cruise control, parking brake, automatic transmission. So we'll start it up for you. That's about idle. I'll show you the headlights. I need to get my camera cleaned, and it doesn't focus. So yeah, I've done a couple, it's got the chains on it still from winter. It also has a cab, like a winter cab, but I already took that off for the season. It also has this John Deere poly dump trailer, and then we built this canopy for it and put some metal sheeting on the top so we can put the rotating light on. We also have a seed spreader for it. Here's full throttle. So yeah, one of the big modifications I did to it was I added air horns. So if you're just looking at it, you don't see anything different from the original, except for this little nondescript little black button there. But then if you look under the hood, you can see a 2-chime air horn from Princess Auto. I installed it myself, wired it all up. What I did was, wiring I put in through here, and I spliced it in parallel with the cigarette lighter outlet, the 12-volt outlet. That way it's not on if the key isn't in the ignition section, in the ignition position, or the on position, so you can push it all you want with the key off or out, and it won't drain the battery or accidentally get started or anything. But then once you turn it on, then it goes on, and they're actually quite loud. So yeah. So I'll take you for a ride now. Just a second. The horns really drain the battery, So if you do them with the engine off, then sometimes it's hard to start the next time. So this is low throttle, and you're already moving around quite at a good speed. Reverse is quite slow, but it's really powerful, and you don't really want to go too fast in reverse anyway. So let's throttle up and go full speed. Yeah, so that's the tractor. In the summers I use it for cutting lawns. It has a 3-blade 54-inch cutting deck on it. And then this is the clutch engagement for it. You can get snow plows and tons of snow blowers and everything for it. One day I hopefully save up for one of them. I'm going to show you the flashing light that I use on top of it. I got it from a place called Sturlmar Equipment. It's in Ontario, got it shipped. The light was $200, shipping was only $20, which is pretty good. Gas would cost a lot more to drive there and get it. It's a Whelen Guardian series with two 55-watt halogen bulbs and a 12-volt outlet adapter. And a diamond mirror in the middle. I'll plug it in so you can see what it looks like. So that just plugs into here. Turn on the key and turn it on. The two rotors go at slightly different speeds, so it never really stays the same look. Sometimes they're both flashing at once. Sometimes it's like see how sometimes like it's kind of going across like that. It's so that it's not the same, and it's easier to notice. So yeah, it has a worm gear drive, not belt drive or anything like that, so it's really good and it's really high quality, really bright. So yeah, we put that on the metal piece on that attachment that we made for the trailer, and then also the cab I welded a little platform for it that goes on that right there. It magnetizes onto that. So yeah, that's about it for my tractor. Thanks for watching. Sorry the camera kept going out of focus. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.